got a top 25 matchup on hand. Two of the premier teams in the land looking to make a statement that will resonate. Offense set on first down.
Come on, guys, dig deep.
He wants to throw. Fires to the middle. Got him downfield. They got him free for a big gainer to the 43. And yet another Bayou Bengal baller on the outside who can just go get it.
And if I'm a quarterback, man, I love throwing to these guys. It doesn't have to be perfect. I don't have to fit it in the box. I know my receiver out wide will make plays. LSU has had guy after they might just have another one.
Couldn't make the connection on first down. Now here on second. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. This is the kind of game, a top 25 matchup in the early season that you look for when you're trying to build your resume.
Yeah, these are so fun because as a player you kind of get bored if you don't get challenged. But when you got an early season challenge like this, all the adrenaline.
Throws toward the end zone. And swatted down by the defense to stop the scoring opportunity. This offense wants to establish an aggressive identity. They'll go for it on fourth down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Looking to the big tight end. It's complete. He's run out of bounds, but a big play on that one, and it'll be a first down.
That's a great example of the receiver knowing exactly where the first down marker is. He got the depth he needed to get, so once he
fires toward the end zone. And good coverage there to knock it away and deny the score. There's always that issue of conference pride, keeping up, of proving your worth on this stage, and the ACC loves to get a chance at the SEC to do just that.
And these kids grow up in the same area. And you don't think the ACC teams hear all the time, SEC, about the dominance, the draft picks, all this stuff.
Oh, he needs to get rid of it. He needs to do something, and he will go down. What a terrible, terrible play and a big loss. On third and long, no secret what he needs here. Looking to buy time. Finds a man on the right. And he's not going to make it. The defense denying him the first down. Fourth down and 12 is four-down territory for this offense. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. And it's swatted away. It's a turnover on downs. So the Clemson Tigers offense will try to get something going with their first possession. As we take... Let's see if they can put together a drive starting from their own 28. Off the play fake on first down. Keeping his eyes downfield, rolling left. Looking for a big play. Oh, right through his hands. They came out attacking, wanted to impose their will, and they missed a big chance on that one. Now on second down after the incompletion. Trying to get to it. And they wanted it all on that incomplete pass. Instead, they're looking at third down. LSU quick to the line. On third down, he drops to throw. Firing deep. Reels it in and goes out of bounds on the left side after the huge gain.
And this defense is going to have their hands full because they're going to need to be comfortable with guys one-on-one on islands in the perimeter of the field. And they're just going to have to make better plays than we saw right there. They knew this offense was going to try to be aggressive. Got to need better effort in the back end for this defense moving forward.
He will step out of bounds, but not before the big pickup and a first down for this offense. Now from inside the red zone. Let's it fly. Into the hallelujah land. Touchdown LSU.
And what a nice start for this offense.
The Bayou Bengals will run the offense out onto the field. How about that last drive? Just carved him up in the air. He tosses one high and deep down the left side. A big-time catch along the sidelines. Got the foot down and an excellent throw, too. Big play offense, and it has them threatening now. First and 10 from the 25. Throws to the tight end. Incomplete. And man, is he Nussmeier fires to the wideout. And the catch and run into the end zone. Touch! First down here for the offense. They're going to throw it to start the drive. Skips away from pressure. Throws to the wideout. Makes a connection. And it's a fumble after that huge gain. And the defense jumps on it and they get that turnover. We've reached the 2-minute warning and we have ourselves a ball game, and they have a chance to take the lead here before the half. All wideouts, no backs. On second down, he'll fire. And you just don't expect your junior quarterback to get fooled into throwing into double coverage like that. It's third down from their own 34 as they try to keep the drive moving. From the gun, wants to pass. And he can't escape, and down he goes.
Well, I think one of the biggest reasons why this team is finding themselves in the hole here in the first half is this has been a sack party. They can't keep the defense off of their quarterback. They haven't been able to get the ball deep down the field, throwing it with the consistency they want, because they can't keep their quarterback standing up straight.
Coverage team gets the job done, and they'll mark him down at the 38-yard line. LSU will dive into the playbook here on offense. Looking to take a shot. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have squeezed it.
Well, guess who? They're taking a shot to the guy that's just been torching this defense in the entire first half. He's already got over 100 yards, so why not try to add to it and force this defense to prove that they can cover him? They did do a nice job right there.
He's got it. He'll be stopped just short of the end zone, but they'll have it first and goal.
Great throw, great catch. I know you smelled the pile on and you wanted to get in the end zone, but now you got first and goal set up in a great position to succeed.
Power ahead. He works his way ever closer all the way down to the 1-yard line.
Well, if this situation on the field, this defense has their hands full because this running back just seems to have the nose for the end zone. Of course, he scored his last time out. He's really good down here close to the goal line finding.
Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Bayou Bengals. They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. And they capped it off with a 1-yard plunge. They got the late touchdown on the board, now about to kick it away and hoping the defense can keep them from answering. And he's going to bring it out of the end zone. Pulled down at the 18, and the decision to bring it out they're willing to be.
I think it's going to come down to how much confidence they have in this quarterback and his decision-making, because you cannot throw an interception at this part of the field with this little time left.
And I think that's conversations you've had with the young fellow on the sideline. Be like, what are you comfortable with right here that we can run? Maybe stay aggressive, but make sure I don't make that mistake.
And he had it for a second, but it just dribbled out of his hands.
Man, those are frustrating because you know you're supposed to catch that. You're supposed to secure it. It's going to happen, but it's just frustrating for those receivers. Just tap the chest. My bad, dog.
They're trying to get to it. And the pressure gets to him. Down goes the quarterback. We've played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Guys, who's got a better seat there in Death Valley than you? A captivating game so far. And there is no better place to start this halftime than by reviewing how this wideout has been a one-man wrecking crew. The kid's been everywhere. And I love how he's willing to go across the middle, but that he also has the jets to burn these DBs on the deep ball. If this defense wants to actually come back in this one, they better hide his cleats. And with that, let's head back to Tiger Stadium in Baton Rouge.
Thanks for that halftime report, Kevin. LSU ready to boot it away and open this second half. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Clemson has their paws on it, and they'll send out the offense. Down 2 possessions to start this third quarter. They'd love to build some early momentum.
You ain't lying, because you only got so many possessions here in the second half, so now you're down. I got to maximize every single one. Put your best plays together. Start this drive off on a good note.
Yeah, it starts right here. Obviously, you can't get it all back on this drive, but you can.
And the Heat gets there, and they get him down at the 14-yard line. Listen to this crowd just shaking the girders of this place, trying to help their defense. And the pressure is coming in, and they get him again.
In the second half, trailing the way they are, they know they're going to have to be able to throw the football to get back into it, but you can't accomplish that if you can't keep your quarterback standing upright. Give the defense tons of credit getting that sack on third down.
Returns like that are why you don't settle for the fair catch if you don't have to. Picks up just a little bit of yards to help out the O. The Bayou Bengals will run the offense out onto the field. Jesse looking to take it down the field for back-to-back touchdowns. Unleashes one deep. And he's got it! Touchdown LSU! and gentlemen, the sun has now found its home in the western sky, and it is Saturday night in Tiger Stadium. First down for this offense. Use the play fake, now to throw. Lions on the move. Incomplete thanks to the great defensive pressure there that sort of threw them out of rhythm. This series dates back to 1895. One of the odd things, guys, is historically the visiting teams have had a lot of success.
And these fans don't like each other. Matt, you can feel the hate, the hostility. Both programs so talented, recruited at a high level. These two
Afterburners coming. And he was on his way, and they get him down at the 30.
I know it's early in the game, but defensively after that play, you know you have to tackle the catch. When this guy gets the ball in his hands, he is so dangerous after the fact. So it's okay for him to make catches. You just got to get him to the ground quickly.
Hit hard as he released the ball on that first down pass, and it never had a chance. The incompletion brings us to 2nd and 10. He wants to throw it again. Looking to scramble. Complete to the right. Brought to the ground, but not before getting it up for the first down. LSU right back to the line. They're in the red zone, and they'll pass it. Going for 6. He snares it in the end zone. Touchdown. On first down, here comes this offense. He's looking to throw it. Unloads it left. Throws it in. They bring him down, but he's got a first and goal from the 10.
I love that play call. Quarterbacks are always licking their chops after their defense gets a takeaway because they know now, hey, I got a sudden change situation. I've got a chance to take a shot and pad my stats.
And he waltzes in for the score. Touchdown, Tigers! Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. Off the play fake on first down to throw. What a job to lay out and make the catch. Guys, LSU has